Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, we were going to be doing this job. I literally just recorded this one right after the last one. I was too excited to get this Lone Star going, so I literally was like, you know what, we're just going to go back to back. So we're going to record this one real quick, bust this one out. We're going Tacoma to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I've been to Coeur d'Alene in real life. Absolutely beautiful. Honestly, if I ever make it rich, if I ever get big bucks, if I ever get like Mr. Moneybags rich, I am buying a house in Coeur d'Alene. Hands down. 100%, no doubt about it. Alright, well it's raining on us here. I'm gonna get out real quick, look at the trailer. Looks like a standard 48 foot or 53, looks like a 53 foot Walbert trailer, nothing crazy. Nice white Lone Star. It's not gonna be white for long with this rain. Just kidding, there's no actual dirt on the roads. I wish there was, but we can pretend. I love the display on this. We got fuel economy, we got miles per hour, we got fuel range. Looks like fuel economy and trip economy. How many miles this has on it. It's got oil and temp and stuff like that. Those aren't really important. Transmission, oil level okay, stuff like that. And then back to the home screen. I like to leave it on this one just so I can see the speed just right there in my face. Let's see how many gears this has. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's an 18 speed. Hell yeah. Alright, well in that case, I'm assuming this is probably a big load as I move my mouse all over the place with my big old heavy shifter. Alright. Sounds pretty good. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, maybe it's got a little bit more power than I thought. It got up to first pretty quick. Yeah, I'm not even giving her that much gas either. Well, we just got lucky with a good powered engine and an 18 speed. I like it. Should have hit the brakes a little harder there, but nobody's coming, so let's just try first. Can we get away with first? We can if I give it more gas than that. Oh yeah, we can easily get away with first. I just have to give it more gas. We could honestly probably get away with like skipping straight to fifth here. Oh yeah, easy. We can skip gears pretty solid on this one. I'm just gonna leave it in fifth right here because we're gonna have to slow down anyway, so. I'm gonna take that wide because I'm gonna have to just yeet myself back onto this on-ramp here. Gotta turn my range on. I want to get the Southern Trucker gaming shifter with the actual buttons on it, just because using the buttons on my wheel can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. So sometimes I over rev it a little bit, or I have to let off just to get straightened out so I can hit the button, because it's on my steering wheel, and as the wheel's turning, it gets a bit difficult to hit some of those buttons as the wheel's turning. Please don't make us go in there. Yes, we got the pass on this one. I was like, please don't make us stop as we're getting up to speed. I think we're actually going to have like a proper interstate cruise on this one. It looks like the rain's already gone. Let's open up that window for that good weather. Just do it halfway on this one. Oh yeah, we can just cruise an 8 high right here. Let's just pop her in cruise control. Let's flip through these. Let's see our speed limit. Not speed limit. Wow. Fuel economy. 3.9, that's not terrible, especially for trucks this size. I mean, if this was a car, I'd be crying. But because this is a truck, it makes a little bit more sense. Oh, 40 already. What? Brosive. We just got up to speed. A little bit of an over rev there, but I want to slow it down. Just keep her in 6 high. I guess we could go to 7 low. What 6 high should do here. You know, I'm not contradicting myself. We're going 7 low. I feel bad just wrapping the engine out, just revving it to the moon. Diesels aren't really meant to do that. I'm gonna hydrate real quick, get myself a little bit of agua in my mouth. Refreshing. It's weird it's 40 through here. I don't know how I feel about that. 40 miles an hour on the highway, it feels slow. Like, where I live, the roads in town are 40 miles an hour. And we don't even go that slow. It says 40, we're doing 45, 50. It says 50, we're doing 55, 60. Ooh, I actually don't think I've ever been in this tunnel in any of my profiles. This is actually pretty neat. I've never been on this. At the entire time I've had this game and how long Washington State has been out as a DLC, I can still say that I have driven on a new road. Okay, I take that back. I have been on this bridge, but it was going the opposite direction. I've never been through that side of the tunnel. I've been on the other side of the road going the opposite direction. We're gonna hop over here. I see that car coming, but I'm sorry, car. We're gonna cut you off here. This might be an exit only, so we might end up going back in that other lane, but it feels so weird going 40 so like on this highway, but look how gorgeous that landscape is. Nice sailboats. Big old body of water. Some nice lake boats over there. Nice yachts. So we drift over in that other lane real quick. Don't mind us. We paid for the road. We can use all of it. I'm just kidding. That is the dumbest argument I've ever heard somebody say about, like, using, like, drifting over to the lanes. Like, I pay my taxes. I paid for this road. I'm going to use it. Yeah, you can use it not like a dum-dum. Like a big dumb. Alright, let's get back up to 60. Let's just get this thing rolling. This thing just wants to eat. Let's feed it. Feed it some miles. Feed it some fumes, some diesel fuel. Some good old American gas pedal. I'll let that guy over real quick. There you go, buddy. Put good old cruise control on. Cool, now we're just cruising. Now this is the easy part of American Truck Sim. You get on the highway, you put it in cruise control, you're just cruising down the road, get to look at the beautiful scenery. Like, let's just take a look out there. Like, they did such a good job. Thick vegetation, nice trees, beautiful signs, little side roads like that you can't actually drive on, but they're there for looks. Look at the mountains, too. Like, sorry for the choppy camera real quick, but I try to do this smooth. Like, would just absolutely gorgeous. Also, I'm going to try something new for this. I don't know why I didn't do it in the last recordings, to be honest. It just didn't cross my mind until now. I'm going to wait for the sun to go down a little bit because we're sitting really pretty at like 713, and with this new lighting mod, I think I'm going to try to get a screenshot. So that's what I'm going to do right now, guys. Actually, I'm going to pull over right up here. Maybe when we get back in sunlight. I may have chose the wrong time to do it. Yeah, here shortly, once we get around this mountain, we get back into some sunlight, I'm going to take a beautiful screenshot of this truck. Now, it's not going to be great because we're just starting, so it's not going to be the best photo in the world, but... Oh, right here. This is going to be perfect. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a screenshot of this real quick. We'll be going here in just a second. Let me pull over as I just destroy those cones. It's right, we didn't need them anyway. So, yeah, anyways, I'm going to position the truck where I want it and take a screenshot. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Let's get this show on the road. So, I took a picture, and it turned out really good. We're just going to pretend like this cone's not here. So yeah, we're just gonna that cone A here. All right, Volvo, keep going, keep going. We're gonna get around you as I punch my microphone again. That's right, it ain't our truck. There we go. Now we're getting back up to speed. That's right. A little bit of paint damage from a cone never hurt anybody. It's fine. We did all right. We're chilling. All right, now we're cruising. We got quite a ways to go still. We got still a solid 281 miles. So we're just gonna keep cruising. This should be decently quick actually once we get up to speed. It looked like a lot of interstate driving. We're going to be transferring into Idaho, which is going to be nice. Even Coeur d'Alene in the game looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, still doesn't compare anything to real life, but in the game, it's just beautiful. Get up into 8 high here. Jake brake just a wee bit. We got the pass on that one. Cool, so let's just pop her in cruise control, and we're just going to cruise down the road at solid 60 miles an hour. I love the horn on the Cascadia, but I wonder what this one sounds like. That's not as bad. I mean, it's not bad, but the Cascadia train horn just belts super loud. Which is interesting, because it's also the most modern truck. Did I not put cruise control on? Is it cruising? Looks like it. Maybe not. Maybe I did not put cruise control on. Oh, we should probably turn the lights on. It's getting a wee bit dark out. It's already 8:30. This game looks really good at nighttime, though. Looks like these lights really start to pop. Like right now, so back in the day before the new lighting engine, you turn your lights on and you just see the light splash all over the road. But now with the new lighting engine, it looks really good. There we go. Now cruise control's on. There we go. Apparently, I don't know how to use cruise control either. But what's nice about these quick jobs, too, is we don't got to worry about fatigue or, like, sleeping at all. We don't got to worry about gas. We just got to hop in the truck and drive there. Now, as we buy our own truck, we don't have to worry about those kind of things. But for now, we're solid. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for it to turn nighttime, because this game at night, ooh, it's to me, it's so much better than during the day. To me, during the day, it's a bit blown out. I think they need to fix it in some of the newer updates, but besides that, it's a good looking game. But then you hit nighttime, and everything changes. It goes from just a good looking game to wow, this game is gorgeous. So like as the sun goes down, it slowly transitions. You see more and more light from headlights on the road. The lighting is so much more realistic. And then like in our mirror, you see the sun going down. Probably gonna see mountains behind us because of mirror draw distance, but oh no, that's pretty spot on actually. It's like the sunsets are gorgeous now, like beautiful, beautiful sunsets. And then you get like that bluish, pinkish, purple hue in front of us as the sun goes down. And then here shortly it'll get darker and darker, and before you know it, we'll be driving down the road with nothing but black outside, and maybe even need our brights depending what traffic looks like. I don't think we will. I think we'll be alright, but I mean it says we're gonna get there about midnight, so who knows? There goes a little Prius. Hi, little Prius. Bye, little Prius. Ooh, that's a sharp corner. Truck handled it pretty good, though. Look out for more construction cones. I'm already setting a precedent for running into them. Apparently, I run into a lot of things, and even construction cones with their bright orange color are not safe. Now, this is always a cool part of the highway. You're just cruising along. Got more bodies of water to your left and right, like a big old river. It's good look. Really, I like the scale they use too. It's not so big that it looks unrealistic, but it's not like too small either. It looks proportional to the game, which is nice. Well, this truck's struggling up this hill a little bit, but... we discovered a new viewpoint. Maybe in one of the episodes, I'll show you guys the viewpoints. The viewpoints are actually pretty cool. This one, I just want to get up this hill. I don't want to bother with stopping to look at this viewpoint up here, but... oh, we couldn't anyway. It's on the wrong side of the road anyway. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Come on, little International. Come on, little Lone Star. I believe in you. Keep chugging along up this hill. You're doing just fine. And then once we get over that hill, it just starts hauling ass. Get back down to 60 here. I really don't want that speeding ticket. Perfect. Should be good for a while. I have no idea what I was doing there. I spaced out for a second. I was letting you guys listen to the truck, and I looked down for a second, looked back up, and we were on the shoulder. I wanted to kind of keep quiet there for a bit. I've been talking a lot, so I wanted you guys to just hear the sound that I hear in my headphones, just the nice sound of the engine. Roll down the window a little bit. It sounds gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now wait until we get some of the bigger trucks, like the modded trucks and stuff like that. Some of the engines in there are phenomenal. We'll roll that window back up because it does get a bit loud on the highway. Oh, we made it to, I think that said Moose Lake. Moose Lake. Moses Lake? Is that what that said? I don't know. I wasn't really reading it. Yeah, Moses Lake. I'm gonna read it as Moose still. To me, it's Moose Lake. Because Moose Lake sounds funny. I just love this game, guys. Like, I know I've already said it in the past episode. I'm excited for these playthroughs. I really, really am. Once we get some trucks of our own going, we start hiring drivers, we start getting our own trailers, like, it's gonna get really good, because then it might get to the point where some of the jobs we gotta start splitting into 2 episodes. Unless you guys really end up wanting to sit there and watch, like, whole hour-long episode. I don't know if we're gonna go that in-depth. It'll probably get to a point where we've seen all there is to see. We've already got trucks, we've already got drivers, we already have a garage or 2. We've already got trailers. It might just get to the point where we've seen all there is to see and it's time to move on to something else. But for now, this is going to be real exciting. Come on, little truck. You going to make me pass you? Oh, maybe. Slam the brakes. Oh, my Lord. Woo. Hard on the brakes. Why are we stopping? What happened? What is going on up there? Yeah, I agree. What? Is there people behind us? Yeah, a little bit. It looks like AI being AI. I'm gonna sit here and see if it sorts itself out. If it doesn't, we're just gonna drive around it. Well, guys, I've been sitting here for about 10 minutes, and they're just slowly inching forward. So I think what we're gonna do is just to get the show on the road here. Oh, right as I say that, they start rolling. I think what we're gonna do to get this show on the road, though, is we're just gonna... Are they sorting themselves out already? Oh, they're inching forward. Interesting. I sat here for like 10 minutes and they didn't do anything. Oh, they figured it out. Holy crap. It's a miracle. Oh, just kidding. No, they didn't. We're going around. I'm not waiting any longer. Oh, right, of course, right as I hit the shoulder, they figure it out. Man, you gotta love AI traffic. Come on, General Mills. I'm gonna... You gonna let me in here, Peterbilt? You gonna let me in, Peterbilt? You gonna let me in, Peterbilt? Yeah, I'll just force my way in. How about that? Oh, and then there's this guy. Holy crap, good thing I looked in my mirrors at the right time. Alright, well, I sat there for a while, guys. And I was waiting there and waiting there and waiting there and nothing changed. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to get going. And of course, right as I get going, the traffic starts moving. Isn't that how it is in real life, too? You sit there for like 20 minutes and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to go around. And then you start rolling and then all of a sudden, everyone sorts themselves out and traffic starts moving again. But it's alright. It's alright. It's part of the fun. It's not Mustangs and a convertible. Interesting. There's 60. Only 85 more miles, guys. This one's a bit longer than the rest. It's gonna be a bit longer of an episode. And I apologize for that, but I'd kind of get used to it too. This is kind of what the episodes are gonna be like from now on. So. Also, I know I said it either last episode or a couple episodes ago. If you guys want, my Twitch is also under Tuck Dolphin. If you guys are new here, this is the first video you've seen. We're doing a Let's Play. It's gonna be fun. If you guys want to see my other profile, my daily driven profile that I've been working hundreds of hours on, that's gonna be on Twitch. If you want to see some mediocre iRacing, that's also gonna be on Twitch. Stuff like that. I stream on Twitch as well. I try to keep the content separate, give both platforms something to look forward to, but there's no harm in doing both. So if you guys want, feel free to like and subscribe. I know it's kind of cliche to ask for them, but it really helps me out, kind of shows me what I can work on, shows me what I'm doing right, especially for how small I am at the moment. If you guys want to pop over to my Twitch, feel free to do that. I'd love to see some new faces in there. I'd love to meet some new people. If you guys like what you see or have any suggestions on what I should improve on or any other trucks you want to see, or if you want me to buy certain garages in certain towns or anything that has to do with the playthrough that I can either do now or later down the series, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear some feedback. I'm all about constructive criticism. Just don't tell me I'm absolute garbage, because that I already know. This car right beside us needs to either slow down or go past us, because I'm going to need to get over here soon. That'll work. Looks like they're getting off anyway. Or at least switching to that other lane. Oh, yep, they're getting off. That'll work just fine. That's another thing they added that I forgot to mention. Seeing it now, they added logging stuff. They added a lot of logging DLC stuff, which I think is really, really cool. So you'll see, like, logging trailers. We can also get logging trailers when we're, like, we can get logging loads while we're up here. That looks like just a regular wagon van, another Plaster and Sons trailer. I'm going to be seeing a lot of those. What I want to do for this profile is I haven't added any mods yet, but I want to add, like, the real advertisement mod, the real trailers, livery mod, stuff like that. So we'll get some Swift trailers, some UPS trailers, some FedEx trailers, stuff like that. Just more diversity to it. I want to add some more realism to it. As, don't get me wrong, Walmart's cool and all, but Walmart doesn't exist. Walmart does. Oh, perfect. This guy's exiting here too, so we can sneak back over to this lane. So I want to show you guys real quick. This is what the low beams look like. It's like 12:30. We are under some street lamps, so it's not going to be super bright, but if I flick over to the brights, they're realistic brights. Like, they shine up higher, they shoot farther, and it's more of a directed beam versus you go back to low beams, and it's lower lights, but a wider range. It's like when I flip the brights on, see, that's a better example. Like, it really does make a difference now. Back before, it didn't. It was either, like, the low beams were too low, and then when you turn the brights on, it was just blindingly bright. But now, it's actually fun to drive at night because the lighting is more realistic. I enjoy it. Oh, it's 65 now. Yeah, we can speed up. Even the dog's excited about it. I said it's 65 now, and he was like, oh. Now, let's get up to speed here. Pop her back in some cruise control. Major Tom to cruise control. Just kidding, that's not the lyrics, but what if? 14 more miles. Almost there. Should be probably the next exit, I'm assuming. So we only got like 10 miles left. That's not many exits left. Looks like we did pretty good on gas. I mean, we didn't have to stop. Took us about 6 hours? 3 hours? I don't know how long it took us. But we got 6 hours before we got to sleep. We got 6 hours before we have to deliver this. We're delivering, like I said, to a Walbert trailer to a Walbert. What we got there? We got gas, food, bed, phone, groceries, and a pharmacy. All of the bare necessities. Both for bears and bear, as in like B-A-R-E. Both. Because bears need groceries too. You guys remember Bernstein Bears? Or the, what are those bears? The ones that's like, hey, Bobo, I got us a pick in a basket. They needed groceries. They ate all the time. Alright. Turning right to the city center. And then skirt. Nobody coming. Come on, Big Bertha. I know you got the horsepower starting first. Ooh, what a beautiful turner on that curb. That is how you swing a trailer. Didn't get enough into the other lane that we hit that car, but just enough that the trailer did not hit the curb. That was butter. Let's see if we can do it again. Swung a little bit for this one. This one have to get a little bit wider. Nah, we couldn't do it that time. That's a bummer. We're way up on the curb on that one, but in all fairness, that was a pretty tight entryway, so I don't know what they expected us from us there, but... Ooh, interesting. And there's no place to turn around, so we're going to have to come in here, turn around, and then back in that way. So I think what we're going to do is come in here and go all the way to the fence, U-turn, kind of go a little bit past where we need to back in so we can pull the trailer straight again, and then either back straight in is right here, or what we're going to have to do is pull the nose of the truck around this way and kind of back like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. We shall see when we get there. Alright, got the hazards on in the yard. That's kind of just a general rule of thumb that you do. Like I said, this game looks great at night. Like, the lighting in it is just fantastic. You got all the splash lighting from the hazard lights. Oh, that's a trailer. Alright, that makes it a little bit more challenging. There's a trailer in the way. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard. I like that it's an actual dock. Like, it's not often you get those. A lot of times, like, oh, just put it over there against the fence. And it's like, but that's not usually how it works in real life. Alright, we're going to do this in outside. Oh, I stalled it. I messed up. Real tight corner. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to pull all the way straight here. probably go this way a little bit. Crank it this way. Straighten it back out this way. And kind of angle it just like that. Let's get out and look. Is that going to line us up decent? Is that a good setup? It'll have to do, pig. It'll have to do. Gonna have to blindside this one in pretty... Not too hard, because we can straighten this back out pretty easy. Actually, that's not that far off. If we can just keep this going a little bit, we still got time to correct it. See, now here we can look out the window. Oh yeah, this is gonna be butter, I think. First try. Because we got lines and everything to guide us like a real dock would be like. Gonna push this to the right just a little bit more. We might have to do one pull-up. Oh. Honestly, that was pretty smooth. But what I want to do is just fix it just a little bit, because we were so close to getting it right the first time. Oh, I stalled it again. You know, I've gotten real good at doing that. Come on, truck, there you go. See, we didn't even have to pull up that far. Just enough to get that trailer straight. Come on, truck. I believe in you. Don't roll back down. There you go. It really does not like coming out up that hill. Now it should just be a straight back right here. Yep. Maybe straighten it a little bit. Ooh, it hauls. Oh, we bumped the dock, I think. Yeah, cool. We can actually bump the dock on this one. Awesome, guys. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. Let's see if we leveled up real quick. And we did. Awesome, we're now level 2. Oh, level 3. We just skipped an entire level. So for that one, I really want to get into like high value cargo. Give us a little bit more XP. We're going to check our emails real quick, and then we're going to call it. So special transports, that's the type of loads, and then we can help you grow. So the bank gave us up to $500,000 loan. Which I think what we're going to do is we're going to level up to level 5. A solid level 5. We're already at level 3, so 2 more levels. Probably a couple more loads. Get to level 5, and then we'll look at buying a truck. But alright, guys. Well, it's been a good episode. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.